Yes.
I'm sorry, I got her.
It's fine.
Okay. Muscle memory. Okay.
No, just the past.
All right, Mike's on.
Ready.
The special council meeting of November 14th, 2023 will now please come to order at 7:40 PM. The audience is invited to join council in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Broussard.
Present.
Ms. Gilchrist.
Here.
Mr. Glasser.
Here.
Ms. Heeman.
Here.
Mr. Lippert.
Present.
Mr. Mann.
Here.
Mr. Scarl. Ms. Williamson.
Moving into council committee reports, Councilman Madden, Vice Chair of the Public Safety, Health, and Welfare Committee. Do you have a report this evening?
No report this evening.
Thank you. Councilman Lippert, Chairman of the Building, Zoning, and Development Committee. Do you have a report this evening?
No report this evening, Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Heeman, Chairwoman of the Recreation, Public Parks, and Buildings Committee. Do you have a report this evening?
No, I do not. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Councilman Glassburn, Chairman of the Finance Committee. Do you have a report this evening?
Yes, I do, Mr. President. Finance met this evening, starting at 7:05 PM, this evening being the 14th of November. Present were committee members Glassburn and Lippert, council members Broussard, Gilchrist, Heeman, Madden, and Councilman-elect Shimsky, as well as the mayor and all of our directors. There were 4 items on the agenda this evening. The first was -126, which concerns appropriating funds for the Clegg Road resurfacing, as well as the sewer force main project there. We're moving this project up to allow for the sewer portion to occur in a timeline that will work with the resurfacing so that we dig once and only disrupt the residents once. That was favorably recommended 2-0. Second was a easement for the Clegg Road project for 0129. That was favorably recommended 2-0. Third on the agenda was our transfer ordinance 131. Amongst other items that were included was large appropriations for public safety grants and bond expenses. That was favorably recommended 2-0 on suspension. And lastly, -132 concerning the Great Northern TIF. That TIF is going to be renewed in this legislation for 30 years and expand along the Lorraine Road corridor. And that was favorably recommended 2-0. And the committee ended at 7:34 PM.
Thank you. Councilwoman Gilchrist, Vice Chair of the Environmental Control Committee. Do you have a report this evening?
I do not have a report this evening, thank you.
Thank you. Right back to you. Councilwoman Gilchrist, Chairwoman of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee. Do you have a report this evening?
I do not, Mr. President, thank you.
Thank you again. Councilman Madden, Chairman of the Streets and Transportation Committee. Do you have a report this evening?
No report this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. We will now move into legislation.
Legislation on second reading, ordinance 2023-126, introduced by Mayor Jones, an ordinance to make appropriations for the Clegg Road resurfacing, widening, and force main projects for the year ending December 31st, 2023.
Thank you. Is there a motion on the floor to excuse the absence of Councilman Scarl?
So moved.
Second.
Motion to excuse Councilman Scarl made by Councilwoman Gilchrist, seconded by Councilwoman Heeman. Roll call, please.
Ms. Gilchrist.
Yes.
Mr. Glassburn.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Ms. Heeman.
Yes.
Mr. Lippert.
Yes.
Mr. Mann.
Yes.
Did we get everybody?
Did we?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Councilman Scarl is excused by a vote of 5-0. Is there a motion on the floor to excuse the absence of Councilwoman Williamson?
So moved.
Second.
Motion to excuse Councilwoman Williamson, made by Councilwoman Gilchrist, seconded by Councilman Limpert. Roll call, please.
Okay. That was missing.
Oh, all right, I'm going to change that, and the motion was made by Councilwoman Heeman and seconded by Councilman Lippert.
Ms. Heeman.
Yes.
Mr. Lippert.
Yes.
Mr. Glassberg.
Yes.
Ms. Gilchrist.
Yes.
Mr. Madden.
Yes.
Councilwoman Williamson is excused by a vote of 5-0. With the agenda being completed and there being no further business to come before council, the special council meeting of November 14th, 2023 is adjourned at 7:45 PM.